Hey guys, so today, if you've seen my last video, you'll know what this is all about. But if not, you might want to go check out my last video. Anyway, so this is my 101 video special. So, it's okay if you haven't watched either of these because, you know. But let's get started. Come on. Hello. Welcome back to the Bookworm Club. Right off the bat, one thing's wrong. I said welcome back. That was my first video. Anyway, let's keep going. Today we will be reading Penny in Summer. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I totally wasn't tempting you there. Penny stepped outside. Summer was almost over. Days and weeks. Instead of almost, I said always. The sunshine had passed slowly by. This morning, the sun was shining again, making everything as warm as toast. Penny was happy. Penny wandered down the path. She was looking for a special kind of rock. It had to have a stripe all the way down, all the way around it, for that would be a wishing rock. Penny knew wishing rocks were very hard to find, but if she looked and looked, maybe she would find one. Then she could make a wish. Penny picked up lots of rocks. She found... I say my shh, like s. Found one with sparkly bits in, and another smooth, flat rock with a whirly pattern on. She found the one that looked like the head of an arrow, but she didn't find a wishing rock. Penny skipped along and hummed to herself. The grass was green, the sky was blue, the birds were making a racket. Penny jumped from rock to rock. She stopped to look at the tide pool, seashells, and smooth pieces of wood washed up on the shore. Then she jumped, and this time her foot slipped, and she fell down. Ouch! And then she said, wow. Her knee hurt, but right in front of her was the most perfect wishing rock she'd ever seen. It was dark grey and had a thick stripe of white running all the way around it. She put the wishing rock in her pocket. It was going to be a good day. Cloud watching. On the way home, Penny bumped into friends Annie and Lou. They were carrying pails of blueberry picking. Perfect, said Penny. I'll come too. If we pick enough blueberries, I'll make my wild blueberry cake and we can have a party to celebrate summer. Big, puffy clouds sailed across the sky. Seagulls swooped overhead, gliding up and down on the wind. Look at those clouds, said Penny. She lay in the grass. Annie and Lou did too. The sky was enormous, and they... Oh yeah, I was in the apartment at this time, so a train came running by. The sky was enormous, and they all watched the clouds floating high above them. They saw clouds that looked like feathers and fish and dragons. One cloud looked like a cake. It reminded her of the cake Penny was going to bake. The three friends jumped up and headed off to Blueberry Hill. Blueberry Hill was bursting with berries. They had no trouble finding their pails. Penny and Annie and Lou were so busy they didn't notice the breeze getting breezier and the clouds growing greyer. Penny looked up and a fat raindrop hit her on the nose. Oh no, said Penny. Let's run! The rain came down faster and faster. The friends raced down the path, berries spilling here and there. They were almost home. Annie and Lou gave their pails to Penny. We'll be over later for the party. Penny's shoes were so wet that she took them off and ran the rest of the way home, with her bare feet squelching in the soft, wet grass. Okay, this is really embarrassing. It's my first ever video. This is why I don't like it when my friends and family watch my videos. The seagull. Penny was tired from running all the way home. She curled up in a
I just noticed something. I don't know if you can see, but by the window there's what looks like a raven, like near the slope, by the window on the windowsill in the bottom right corner.
She had to read a book and dry off. She was enjoying her book so much that she didn't hear a tapping at the window. When the tapping came again, Penny thought there was someone at the door. She hopped out of her chair and peered outside. There was no one there. Penny curled up in her chair and started to read again. Tap, tap, tap.
Seagull.
This time Penny knew the tapping was at her window. The largest seagull she had ever seen was standing there. Seagull tapped again and cocked his head to one side, as if to say, "Won't you say hello?" She opened the window. "Hello to you too." The seagull opened and closed his book. "Oh, maybe you want some food," she thought. She got some bread and tore it into small pieces and put it on the windowsill. The seagull pecked away happily. When he was finished, he cocked his head to one side as if to say, "Thank you." Then he flew away. Penny has a party.
She's dancing. 24 minutes.
Clink, clink, clink went the dishes as Penny prepared her party to make her wild blueberry cake. Penny beat and mixed all the ingredients together. Then she folded the fresh blueberries. Then she poured the batter into the pan and put it in the oven. When the cake had baked and cooled, Penny piled whipped cream on top. She was so pleased with the cake that she did a little dance around the kitchen.
Oh no.
Penny carried the cake over to the picnic table, went to get the big pot of tea. Friends would arrive soon. She wanted to be ready. The kettle
Perfect in time.
The
Rain
kettle
whistling, kettle
came to a
whistling.
whistling boil. Then she filled the teapot to the brim. Just then, Penny heard a big commotion. She went outside to find Annie and Lou jumping up and down and yelling, "Shoo, shoo!" to a very large seagull who was helping himself to the cake. When the seagull saw Penny, he cocked his head to one side as if to say, "What a nice treat." Penny laughed. "I guess seagulls like wild blueberry cake too."
Suppose they do.
Seagull had eaten the chunk of cake. Now he hopped off the table and squawked loudly and flew off. That was when Penny noticed a wishing rock on the table. She took her hand in her pocket and found it empty. "Wow, for the second time that day. I must have lost my wishing rock and that seagull had brought it back to me." "But what about your cake?" said Annie. "We have nothing for our party." "So we do. We have lots of extra blueberries and whipped cream. We can feast on that, and tomorrow I'll make my wild blueberry cake again." The three friends enjoyed their feast as evening rolled in. When it was time to go home, Annie and Lou made plans to meet the next day to pick more blueberries. The sky plunged from blue to a deeper blue, then to a dark blue. Penny held up the wishing rock in her hand and climbed into bed. She traced the right wing on the rock all the way around and closed her eyes. "I wish for another perfect day tomorrow." Penny yawned and fell asleep.
And the next one that I did was Penny in Fall.
Come back next. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want Penny in Fall.
I said that twice. Besides, practically no one liked
When
and
this
subscribed.
video gets, let's say, 100 likes, then we can do Penny in Fall.
Not.
But goodbye for now.
I literally didn't keep my promise, did I? I ended up doing it anyway. Okay, look, Penny in Fall. Right now, Sleeping Beauty. 100 years later. Let's get started. Yay. Hey guys, so we're going to be reading Sleeping Beauty 100 years later because you guessed it, it's our 100th video. So next time we're going to be reacting to this video and my first ever video. It's probably going to be quite embarrassing, but whatever, you've probably already seen it. If not, spoiler alert. Technically it's not spoiler alert because I'm showing you the whole video, but whatever, let's just get into this book.
Say that in this video, though.
A long time ago, a king and queen had a beautiful baby daughter.
I know, I literally just read that like 5
Let's have a
minutes ago.
big party to celebrate, said the king. They invited everyone in the kingdom, but they forgot to invite one fairy. She burst into the party with rage. I curse your daughter. She will cut her finger and fall asleep for 100 years. Only a prince can wake her. That will teach them to forget me, she thought as she flew away. The king and queen were terrified. No sharp things, screamed the queen, taking the knife and fork away. No playing outdoors, said the king. The princess wasn't allowed to do anything. She was miserable. When the princess reached her 18th birthday, the king and queen let her wander around the castle. She found a room with an old spinning wheel. The princess was curious. She tried to make some thread on the spinning wheel. Ouch! She cried. She had pricked her finger on the needle. Suddenly, she fell into a deep sleep. Everyone in the castle fell asleep too. Years passed. Cobwebs covered the castle. 100 years later, a prince wearing sunglasses drove up to the castle. He talked on a cell phone, listened to music in earphones. He wore jeans. A lot had changed while the princess had been asleep. The prince found the princess. What a sleeping beauty, he thought. He went over and kissed her. Are you my prince's true love? Asked the princess, waking up. Just for me, Harry, said the prince. I'd like to take you out on a date. A date? Said the princess. I wonder what that is. Harry took her outside. Everything looks so different. Is this your carriage? Where's the horse? Asked the princess. No need for one of those, Harry said, starting the car engine.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go to the amusement park, Harry said. The princess whizzed around and upside down on a roller coaster. I've never had so much fun, she screamed. Harry gave her a single red rose.
There's spikes on
Thorns
roses.
on the rose cut a figure. Oh no, what will happen to me now? Will I fall asleep for another 100 years?
Girlie, you've already been under that. Also, it's not called a band-aid, it's called a plaster.
No,
I suppose it is fevers in America, though.
it's a band-aid, said Harry, and stuck it on her finger. The princess smiled. Life was so much better 100 years later. Okay, let's do the puzzle. Put these in the correct order. Which event is the most important? Try writing the story in your own words. Use your imagination to put the twist in the story. So, the first one is E. And then it's D, then F, then A, then C, then B. Okay, now for the story. There was once an evil fairy. She cursed a poor princess and said that everyone in the castle fell asleep. Then a prince called Harry drove up to the castle and put her in her car. And sorry. Oh, okay. Turn the page to check your answers. I need to find a prince, Sleeping Beauty. I wonder who lives in this castle, Harry.
Cat.
I hate to miss a party, the evil witch. I feel very, very sleepy. The princess. I like driving a fast car, Harry. I must have my revenge, the evil witch. Let's see. Oh, fine. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, this is our 100th video. Wow. Anyways, bye. Bye, guys. Yes, I'm going to be seeing you next time. Bye. Whoops.